I took a break. I haven't posted in a long time, and honestly, it's interesting actually making another video. I haven't made a video in at least a month. I haven't posted in maybe about 3 to 2 weeks, but I was posting a lot of stuff that I already had that I just didn't edit, so I was editing. But I felt really under the weather. I didn't feel good, so I decided to take a break from posting because I really just needed to focus on resting. So all I did was just lay down, watch TV, and just chill. And then I felt better physically. I felt better, but mentally I started feeling better too. And I was like, hold on. I wanna keep this going. So it's been 2 weeks since I've been better physically, but I just decided to keep my break going longer because I needed it. And I remember, like, I don't know if, oh gosh, okay. So when YouTube was like at the height of YouTube, there was all these YouTubers that would be like so apologetic, like, oh, I missed this post, I apologize, I need a break, I'm burnt out, da 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 da. There was so many of them. And I would always just be like, just take a break. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But now that I'm on the other end of that, I'm like, I did take my break and I didn't announce anything. I do feel like, dang, now I understand what they're saying, because when you create content or when you do anything and people expect you and then you just stop showing up, especially I didn't make an announcement, I just didn't post. It kind of feels a little bad because it's like I want to show up for everybody, but more than showing up for anybody else, I have to make sure I'm showing up for me. So I needed that break. I took it and now I feel a lot better. And I just wanted to tell everybody, it's okay. Take your breaks. If you need a break, take your break. And the reason why is because if you are tired, and that could be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever the case, if you're tired and you can't show up well enough to perform or to do what you wanted to do in that space, like for instance, if you want to post content, but you're so tired that you're giving content that's really not even as good as you would like, but you're just putting it out there just to say that you posted, take a break. I would rather have really good content from you and have to wait than have mediocre content from you every day. I understand that the algorithm probably doesn't like it, but at the same time, the people who really support you would love it a lot more, engage with it a lot more, support it, share it, do all the things that will eventually get you more exposure, as opposed to putting out mediocre content and people pay less and less attention to you over time because your content just isn't worth engaging with. So that's just one example. Another example is like friends. When friends are constantly calling or asking you to come around and you're tired, it's okay to just be like, no, I'm actually going to just stay to myself right now. And a real friend is going to understand and going to support you as you support yourself. Anyone who's not okay with you taking time for yourself, you need to examine why they're not okay with that. 9 times out of 10, it's because it's not beneficial to them. And if that's the case, they don't need to be around anymore. Because I don't need people who only want to be around me to benefit themselves. So take your breaks and don't feel bad about it either. Don't feel like, oh, I'm letting this person down, I'm letting that person down. The reality is you would let yourself down a lot more than you're letting anybody else down, because you're not going to be able to come and be who you need to be in that moment because you're tired. So take your breaks.